I'm happy to remark, my dear Victor, that you seem to be returning to yourself.
It is true, Father. I do feel a little better.
Yet you are still unhappy, and you still sometimes avoid our society. I have conjectured on this, and an idea has struck me which I must put to you concerning the source of your present state.
Oh?
Do I alarm you?
No. What is your idea?
I confess I've always looked forward to your marriage with Elizabeth as the stay of my declining years, but now I wondered if you perhaps regard her as your sister, without any wish that she may become your wife. Oh. You may have met with another whom you love, and considering yourself bound in honour to Elizabeth, this struggle may occasion the poignant misery which you appear to feel.
No, Father, be assured I love Elizabeth dearly. There is no other.
Can I ask you, do you object to an immediate marriage?
I have no objection, save a desire to visit England.
England?
In order our marriage to commence with no hindrances, that I should be restored entirely, I should make such a journey.
Elizabeth, it is settled.
Father?
Victor will journey to England, and on his return you shall be married.
Do you sincerely wish that, Victor?
Elizabeth, I'm sorry for having been so distracted. Our union is my sincerest desire. I only make this journey that I may be fully restored.
And Henry? Why not ask him to accompany you, huh?
Then we shall know you are safe.
You shall write to Henry. Ask him to meet you in Strasbourg, from whence you may sail down the Rhine. And whilst you're away, Elizabeth and myself shall make preparations.
Please, Victor, hasten your return.
Friends tell me that we should stay a day at Mannheim and Mainz, and that after Mainz the river descends rapidly between steep hills of beautiful form, and there are many ruined castles and black woods, and it's the time of the vintage. Oh, this is what it is to live! But Victor, why are you so sorrowful?
Beloved friend. It was a clear morning in the latter days of December that I first saw the white cliffs of England.
So, Herr Clerval, you wish to learn the Indian languages?
Yes, Mr. Habit. You see, I am sure that if I do, I shall be able to assist the progress of European colonization and trade.
Well, I know someone who may be able to help you.
Indeed.
I shall introduce you to him. And you, Herr Frankenstein?
I'm interested in anatomy, Mr. Habit.
Really?
Anatomy displeases you?
It does not displease me, but I must admit this preoccupation with the interior workings of the human body chills me a little. What's inside should stay inside, to my mind.
Oh, but by knowing anatomy, we may learn how to preserve life.
Well, we're all going to die, and it's not for us to say how or when, or to preserve life beyond that which has been decided. I associate anatomy with grave robbing. Wrong of me, perhaps, but there you are. However, each to his own. I have the acquaintance of a fellow of the Royal College.
Now, the brain being exposed, could you revolve the cadaver so everyone can see? Yes. As you can all see, the brain itself is of a grey colour, with thin pink veins running through. Has everyone seen it in place?
Yes.
Good. Now, anyone is free to leave the theatre. Would someone be so kind as to remove and resuscitate him? Yes, thank you. Now, one of my assistants will place the brain in a dish and carry it around for closer inspection.
Professor Beaumont.
Yes?
I am a friend of Mr. Habit, Victor Frankenstein.
Ah, yes. Habit mentioned you.
A fine dissection and lecture.
Thank you.
I studied at Ingolstadt under the tutelage of Professor Waldem.
Yes, I have heard of him. If there's any way I can be of assistance during your stay in England...
Yes, there is. I mean to conduct some research for my own amusement more than any real purpose. I have my instruments with me, but of course, no material to work on.
Yes, I see.
I will pay whatever...
Would you care to accompany me to my study? It's quieter there.
I fixed on the remotest of the Orkneys. Hardly more than a rock whose high sides were continually beaten upon by the waves. It was a filthy process in which I was engaged. 3 years before, I was intent upon creating beauty, and had created a fiend whose unparalleled barbarity had desolated my heart. Who's there?
Frankenstein, you are nearly finished.
A ghastly grin wrinkled his lips as he gazed on me.
Oh, bounteous Creator, I fall on my knees before you as a grateful son to a benevolent father. See how beautiful she will be. I shall love her, and she shall love me, and we shall be happy.
I thought of how his happiness could be the end of mankind. Sickened, I took hold of his as yet lifeless mate.
Oh, no, I did not mean to strike you. Put her back together, please. I love her. Please. You have destroyed her.
Begone.
You break your promise.
I will never create another
You
like
destroy
yourself.
my hopes.
You had sworn to quit the neighborhood of man, but she had not. She might have hated you. She might have turned to the superior beauty of man. You would then have been again alone.
She would not.
You think she was beautiful?
I should kill you. No, you would be absolved from your conscience. Rebuild her, or I shall make you so wretched the light of day will be hateful to you.
Your threats cannot move me to do this act of wickedness.
Shall each man find a wife for his bosom, each beast a mate, and I be alone? Are you to be happy whilst I grovel in the intensity of my wretchedness? Henceforth, dearer to me than light or food is revenge. You, my tyrant and tormentor, shall curse the sun that gazes on your misery.
Devil, cease! Do not poison the air with this malice.
You deny me the right to happiness. I shall be with you on your wedding night.